Welcome to my channel. Have you ever wanted to speak English, but the words just wouldn't come out? Your mind is full, but your mouth is silent. You try to say something, but your voice gets stuck. Your heart beats fast. You feel nervous. You think, what if I say it wrong? What if they laugh? What if I forget the words? So you stay quiet. You just smile and nod. You understand what others say, but you cannot answer. And that silence, it hurts. But don't worry, you're not alone. I understand how it feels. I've seen many learners just like you. Smart people, kind people, people with big dreams. But still, they stay silent. Not because they don't know English, but because they're afraid to speak. Today, we change that. Today, we begin something new. Something simple. Something powerful. We start a journey from fear to freedom. From quiet to confident. From silence to speech. And you don't need to be perfect. You don't need big words. You don't need to speak fast. You only need to begin. Step by step. Word by word. In this video, I'll show you how. I'll guide you through 6 simple, powerful steps. We'll talk about fear. We'll learn easy ways to speak. We'll build your confidence. You'll learn how to practice English, even if you're alone. And by the end, you won't just understand English. You'll be using it. You'll be speaking it. So stay with me. Watch till the end. Because this journey may not just change your English, it may change your life. Let's begin Chapter 1, The Silent Struggle, Why We Don't Speak. Let's begin with a moment that many English learners know very well. You are in a room. Someone looks at you and asks, "What's your name?" You know the answer. You know the words. You've practiced them in your head many times. But now you freeze. Your heart beats faster. Your mouth feels dry. You open your lips, but nothing comes out. You smile nervously. Maybe you shake your head. Maybe you whisper something too soft to hear. And later, when you are alone, you say to yourself, "Why couldn't I just speak?" This is the silent struggle. And it's more common than you think. You are not lazy. You are not weak. You are not bad at English. You are simply stuck. Stuck between the words in your mind and the silence on your lips. Let's understand why this happens. When we learn a language, we use different parts of the brain. Reading and listening are input skills. You take in information. It's like filling a cup. Speaking and writing are output skills. You pour the cup out. But here's the problem. Many learners fill the cup for years, but never practice pouring. So when it's time to speak, nothing comes out. But it's not just about the brain. It's also about emotion. Many people feel afraid when they speak a second language. They're afraid of making mistakes. They worry someone will laugh. They think, if I speak wrong, people will think I'm stupid. And so, they stay silent. Others feel pressure to speak perfectly. They want to use the right grammar, the right accent, the right sentence. They think if it's not perfect, it's not good. But this pressure creates fear. And fear creates silence. Some learners had bad experiences in the past. Maybe someone laughed at them. Maybe a teacher corrected them too harshly. Maybe they tried speaking once, and they forgot everything. And now, the memory is strong. So when they try again, their brain remembers the pain and blocks the voice. Let me tell you a story. I once worked with a young woman named Amina. She had studied English for 10 years. She could read books. She could write long essays. She had a big vocabulary, but she never spoke. In class, she was always quiet. She looked afraid. I asked her gently, "Why don't you speak?" She said, "I don't know how." I smiled and said, "You do? Let's try just one word. Say hello." She looked down. Her eyes were wet. She whispered, "I'm scared." I told her, "That's okay. Let's just breathe. Take your time. We sat in silence. Then she said, softly, hello. It was small. It was shaky. But it was her first word out loud. And that was the beginning. Amina began speaking one word a day. Then a sentence. Then a small story. She made many mistakes. She laughed at them. She learned from them. And soon, she was free. She gave her first English speech 6 months later. She cried. And so did I. That is the power of breaking silence. Now, let's talk about one more thing, the habit of silence. If you don't speak for a long time, your mind begins to believe, I can't. And every time you stay silent, that belief grows stronger. But here's the truth. Silence is not your natural state. You were born to speak. Your voice is waiting. It's just hiding behind fear. The good news? This habit can be changed. You can build a new habit, a habit of speaking. Not fast, not perfect, but real, honest, brave. So today, we begin that journey. We understand that silence is not failure. It is the first step. It is the ground before the seed grows. It's okay to be quiet, but it's not okay to give up. Remember, speaking English is not only about grammar or vocabulary. It's about courage. And courage means you feel fear, but you still take action. You don't need to speak like a native. You don't need to know big words. You only need to speak like you, in your voice, in your way, even if it's small, even if it's slow, even if it's just a whisper. Because a whisper is the start of a voice, and your voice matters. So take a breath. Say one word, out loud. Right now, it can be hello, or I'm learning, or even just your name. Congratulations. You've just broken the silence. And now, we move forward, step by step, from silence to speech chapter 2. First words, the power of speaking small. In the last chapter, we talked about the silence many learners feel. That heavy silence, that fear. But now, we take the first step out of it. And this step is small. In fact, it's just one word. Yes, one word can change everything. Many learners wait to speak perfect English. They wait until they know all the grammar rules. They wait until they can speak full sentences without stopping. But the truth is, waiting for perfection is a trap. You don't need to be perfect to speak. You only need to begin. Let's begin now with one simple word. Say it with me. Hello. Say it again. Hello. Say it with a smile. Hello. This is the beginning of your voice. Just one word. It's friendly. It's easy. And most of all, it opens a door. Now let's try 2 words. Say this with me. I'm learning. Again, slower. I'm learning. Now say it with a little pride in your voice. I'm learning. Yes, because you are. You are learning. You are growing. Let's try some more. These are simple answers you can use in daily life. Yes, I do. No, I don't. I like it. I don't know. Thank you. You don't need to make big sentences. You don't need to say everything at once. Just use small words. Small phrases. These are your tools now. Speaking small is better than staying silent. Let's practice together. I will say a line. You repeat after me. Say it with me. I am learning English. Good. Again, I am learning English. Great job. Now say, I like learning. And again, I like learning. Now breathe. Smile. You're doing it. I want you to understand something very important here. Speaking English is not only about the words. It's about your body, your face, your voice. These help you feel more confident. Let's practice this together. First, sit or stand tall. Straighten your back. Now take a deep breath. Now smile. Even a small smile helps. And now speak. Speak slowly. Speak clearly. Feel your voice. When you use your body, your hands, your eyes, your smile, your brain feels stronger. You become more confident. And when you feel confident, your voice comes out more easily. So, next time you speak, try this. Raise your hand while saying hello. Use your fingers to count words. I am learning English. Put your hand on your heart and say, I can do this. These little actions tell your brain, I'm not scared. I'm ready. Let's keep going. Imagine someone asks, what do you do? Don't freeze. Don't worry. Just say, I'm learning English. Or, I'm a student. Or even just, I learn. Simple answers. True answers. Powerful answers. Because when you speak small, you create space. You create connection. You start building your voice. Let me tell you a short story. A young man named Javid joined one of my beginner classes. He never spoke in the first week. Just listened. Just watched. Then one day, I said, let's all say just one word today. Any word. Javid looked nervous, but he raised his hand. He said, apple. Everyone clapped. His face lit up. The next day, he said 2 words. Red apple. The next week, I like apples. In 2 months, he told a short story about his favorite fruits. He started with 1 word, and it changed his whole journey. That's the power of speaking small. And here's something you can do at home. Every morning, say 5 simple things out loud. Hello. My name is. I am learning. I feel good. I will speak today. Do this every day. Even if you're alone. Even if you feel shy. Speak to the mirror. Speak to the wall. Speak to your heart. Because every word you say builds your voice. Every time you speak, even 1 word, you break a little piece of silence. And soon, those small words become full sentences. Those small sentences become big ideas. And those big ideas become your voice in English. So remember this. Don't wait for the perfect sentence. Don't wait for confidence to come first. Confidence comes after action, and action begins with small steps. Small words. Say this with me now, one last time. I am learning English. I am not afraid that I am speaking now. Beautiful. You've taken the first real step. In the next chapter, we'll talk about a powerful shift, how to learn through speaking, not just wait until you're ready. Because your journey from silence to speech is just beginning. Chapter 3. Speak to learn, not learn to speak. Let me ask you a question. Are you waiting to speak English? Are you waiting until your grammar is perfect? Until you know more words? Until you feel confident? Many learners do this. They wait and wait and wait. But that day never comes. And silence stays. Today, I want to tell you something important. Something that can change your journey. You don't learn everything and then speak. You speak to learn. Yes, this is the shift. This is the new way of thinking. Speaking is not the last step. It's not something you do after years of study. Speaking is part of learning. In fact, it is one of the best ways to learn. Let me explain why. When you speak, your brain works fast. You search for words. You build sentences. You hear yourself. You feel your voice. This is active learning. Your brain is awake. It remembers more. It grows stronger. But when you just read or listen, you don't practice output. You take in knowledge, yes, but you don't use it. That's like watching someone ride a bicycle, but never getting on one yourself. You will not become a speaker by watching videos only. You become a speaker by speaking, even if it's just a few words a day. Now here's the truth. When you speak, you will make mistakes. That's okay. In fact, that's good. Mistakes are not failure. Mistakes are feedback. They show you where to grow. When you say something wrong, your brain remembers it better next time. That's how your memory works. If you say something perfectly, you might forget. But if you make a mistake, then fix it, it stays in your mind. So, speak with mistakes. Speak with courage. Speak now. You might say, but who can I speak with? Let me show you many ways to practice, even if you're alone. Talk to yourself. Yes, really. Talk to yourself. Out loud. In the mirror. Or while walking. Describe what you're doing. I am brushing my teeth. Now I make tea. This shirt is blue. These are real sentences. You're using your English. You're training your voice. And no one is judging you. Describe what you see. Look around. Say what you see in English. I see a window. There is a tree. The sky is blue. This builds vocabulary, grammar, and fluency. And it trains your brain to think in English. Speak with ChatGPT. Yes, you can speak with me. Ask me questions. Practice conversations. Tell me about your day. I won't laugh. I won't judge. I'll help. This is a safe place to grow. Talk to pets or objects. Do you have a cat? A dog? A plant? A chair? Talk to them. Say, hello, cat. You look sleepy. Or, good morning, chair. Thank you for holding me. It sounds funny, but it's real speaking practice. And it's fun. Record your voice. Use your phone. Record yourself speaking English for 30 seconds. Then listen. At first, it may sound strange. You may not like your voice. That's normal. But do it again the next day. Then again. In 1 week, you will hear progress. You will feel stronger. Let me give you some simple phrases you can say every day, even if no one is there. Today is a good day. I am learning English. I'm doing my best. Mistakes help me grow. I will speak more tomorrow. Say these in the morning. Say them before bed. Say them when you feel scared. These are not just words, they are tools. They build your mind. They build your habit. They build your future. Now, let me tell you a story. There was a man named Bilal. He studied English for 5 years. He knew grammar. He passed exams. But he never spoke. He was afraid. He thought, I will speak later when I'm ready. But later never came. One day, he made a new decision. He started talking to himself every morning for 5 minutes. He made many mistakes. But he laughed. He kept going. He talked to his dog in English. He recorded his voice. He used ChatGPT every day. In 3 months, he joined a conversation group. In 6 months, he gave his first full speech in English. And guess what? He still made mistakes. But now he speaks. Why? Because he learned the secret. You speak to learn. You don't wait to learn and then speak. So today, I ask you, will you speak one sentence out loud? Even with a mistake? Even if it's small? Say it now. Say it with me. I am learning. I am not afraid. I speak to grow. Beautiful. This is your new path. In the next chapter, we'll talk about building your safe space to practice English. A place where you feel calm, brave, and ready to speak more every day. Because your journey from silence to speech is already in motion. And it's only going to get better. Chapter 4. Find your safe space. Practice without fear. Speaking a new language is not just about grammar and words. It's about feeling safe. It's about feeling brave enough to open your mouth and let your voice come out. But for many learners, speaking feels scary, especially in groups, especially in class. You feel eyes watching you. You feel pressure. You feel judged. Even if no one says anything, your heart races. Your voice hides. You say nothing. You are not alone. This is normal. Many people feel this fear, even after years of study. That's why today, we talk about something powerful, your safe space. A space where you can practice speaking without fear. A space where mistakes are welcome. A space where your voice can grow, step by step. So what is a safe space? A safe space is not always a place. It's a feeling. It's a feeling of freedom, a feeling of comfort, a feeling of quiet courage. And yes, you can build this space anywhere. In your room, in front of a mirror, with a kind friend, or even right here with me. Let's talk about mirror speaking first. This may feel strange at first, but it works. It's simple. Stand in front of a mirror. Look into your own eyes. Smile. Breathe. Now say one sentence out loud. It can be anything. Try this with me now. Look at yourself. Now say, I am learning. Say it again, slower. I am learning. Now say, I am doing my best. Now say, I'm proud of myself. Good. How did that feel? At first, it may feel silly. You may laugh or look away. But the more you do it, the stronger you feel. You begin to trust yourself. You begin to hear your own voice, clearly and kindly. This is your voice. It may be quiet. It may shake. But it is yours. And it is enough. Let's try a little longer practice. Stand in front of the mirror and repeat after me. My English is not perfect, but I am improving. Every day, I speak a little more. I'm not afraid to make mistakes. I speak because I want to grow. I trust my voice. I trust myself. Repeat this daily. Say it slow. Say it strong. Let these words become your habit. Let this mirror become your partner in learning. Now, let's look at other safe spaces. Practice alone in your room. This is a great place to begin. No one is watching. No one is listening. You can speak freely. You can try new words. You can make silly mistakes. You can laugh at yourself. That's okay. This is your personal stage. Use it. Speak with ChatGPT. Yes, you can practice with me anytime. Ask questions. Share stories. Describe your day. I will listen. I will help. You don't need to feel shy here. This is a space where mistakes are welcome. This is a space where your voice matters. Talk to a trusted friend or family member. Find someone kind, someone patient, someone who understands your journey. Ask them, can I practice my English with you for 5 minutes a day? Most people will say yes. Speak slowly. Don't worry about being perfect. Let them cheer you on. Use voice recordings. This is powerful. Record your voice for 1 minute every day. Talk about your day. Talk about your dreams. Talk about anything. Then listen to yourself. At first, you may feel shy, but in 1 week, you'll feel proud. You'll hear your own growth. And now, something very important. Forgive your mistakes. Yes, you will say things wrong. You will forget words. You will pause and feel stuck. But don't be angry at yourself. Don't say, I'm bad at English. Say this instead, I'm learning. And learning includes mistakes. Be kind to yourself. Be patient. Speak to yourself like a good teacher would. Not with shame, not with anger, but with love and support. Also, celebrate small wins. Did you say one new word today? That's a win. Did you speak for 30 seconds without stopping? That's a win. Did you smile after speaking? That's a big win. Clap for yourself. Say good job. Yes, even if no one else hears you. Your encouragement matters. Your support for yourself is what builds real confidence. Let me share a true story. There was a woman named Layla. She never spoke English in class. She felt shy. She felt too old to learn. But one day, she started mirror speaking. Every day for 5 minutes. After 2 weeks, she began talking to her cat in English, then to her daughter, then in her class. 6 months later, she gave a welcome speech at her niece's wedding in English. She cried. Her family clapped. And it all started alone in a mirror. Your safe space is your power. So today, build that space. Stand in front of your mirror. Open your mouth. Say something true. Say something kind. Speak from your heart. And trust that your voice will grow. In the next chapter, I will show you how to build a daily speaking routine. A simple habit that will grow your English every day, one word at a time. But for now, remember this. You don't need a perfect place. You just need a safe space. And you don't need to speak perfectly. You just need to speak. Chapter 5. Build your speaking muscles. A daily routine. Many learners think speaking English is a gift, a talent, something you either have or don't. But that's not true. Speaking is not a talent. It's a skill. And like any skill, it grows with practice. It grows with action. It grows with time. Think of it like this. Speaking is a muscle. And just like your arms or legs, this muscle gets stronger when you use it. If you don't use it, it becomes weak. But if you move it every day, even a little, it becomes strong, fast, and confident. You don't need hours. You don't need special tools. You only need a few minutes. And a little daily routine that you can follow anywhere, anytime. So let's build your 5-step daily speaking practice together. This is simple. You can do it in 5 minutes or less. You can do it in your room, in the mirror, during a walk, or even while cooking. Let's begin. Step 1. Breathe and smile. Take a deep breath. Now smile, even a small one. This relaxes your body. It tells your brain, I'm okay. I'm ready. Never rush into speaking. Start calm. Start happy. Let's try it now. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now smile. Feel the moment. You are here. You are learning. You are strong. Step 2. Say 5 words out loud now. Say any 5 words in English. They can be random. They can be simple. The goal is to wake up your speaking muscle. Try these with me. Water, chair, smile, book, happy. Now you try. Pick your 5 words. Say them slowly. Say them clearly. Say them with joy. You can choose new words every day. You can use words from your room, words from your phone, words from your feelings. Just speak them out loud. Step 3. Answer 3 easy questions. Now we go deeper. I will ask you 3 simple questions. Your job is to answer with any words you know. Full sentences are good. Short answers are also okay. But don't stay silent. Use your voice. Here are today's questions. What is your name? How do you feel today? What do you like? Answer with me. My name is. Say your name. I feel. Happy? Tired? Excited? I like. Books? Tea? Music? Tomorrow, you can choose different questions. Here are more examples. What day is it? What color do you see? What do you want to eat? Make it simple. Make it real. Speak your truth. No need to be fancy. Step 4. Describe your day in 2 sentences. Now, let's tell a short story. Just 2 sentences. Say what you did today, or what you are doing now. Here's my example. I woke up early. I drank coffee and planned this lesson. Now you try. Start with, I woke up and, or, today, I went to. Even if your grammar isn't perfect, it's okay. The goal is to use your voice. You are building fluency, not perfection. Speak slowly. Think as you speak. This part is powerful. Over time, your 2 sentences will become 3, 4, a full story. Step 5. End with this sentence. I am proud of myself. Yes. Say it. I am proud of myself. It may feel strange at first, but it's important. Why? Because many learners only focus on what they don't know. They say, my English is bad. I made mistakes. I'm not good. But today we change that. Every time you finish your practice, end with this one line, I am proud of myself. Say it now. Again. Louder. Stronger. Believe it. You are doing something many people are too afraid to do. You are showing up. You are speaking. You are growing. Now, let's do something fun together. You have 30 seconds. Set a timer. In these 30 seconds, speak as much as you can. Talk about your day. Talk about your dreams. Talk about your favorite food. It doesn't matter what you say. Just speak. Start now. I'll wait. Finished? How did that feel? Maybe you stopped. Maybe you laughed. Maybe you got stuck. That's okay. That's perfect. Because you tried. And tomorrow, when you do it again, it will feel easier. And the day after that, even easier. And one day, you won't need a timer. You'll just speak. This is how we build speaking muscles. Not in one day, not in one month, but every day, one word at a time. So write this routine on a paper. Stick it on your wall. Say it out loud every morning. Make it yours. Breathe and smile. Say 5 words. Answer 3 questions. Describe your day in 2 sentences. Say, I am proud of myself. Simple, powerful, yours. In the next chapter, our final one, we'll celebrate how far you've come. We'll look at your journey from silence to speech. And we'll remind you, your voice matters. And the world is ready to hear it. Chapter 6, Your Voice Matters. From silence to speech, welcome to the final chapter. Take a deep breath. Smile. Let's look back, together. Do you remember the beginning? Maybe you were afraid to speak. Maybe your mind was full, but your mouth was silent. Maybe you thought, I can't. I'm not ready. I'm not good enough. But now, listen to yourself. You've come so far. You've spoken words. You've shared your thoughts. You've built a habit. You've made your voice stronger, one word at a time. This is not the end. This is the beginning. Let's take a moment now. Speak with me. Repeat these simple sentences out loud. Feel each word. Say them slow. Say them with heart. I am learning. I am speaking. I am growing. I am proud of myself. Good. Now one more. My voice matters. Say it again. My voice matters. Let me tell you a short story. It's about a woman named Aisha. She was 32 when she started learning English. She never spoke in class. She always looked down. Every time the teacher asked a question, she froze. Her hands shook. Her eyes filled with tears. She wanted to speak, but fear closed her throat. One day, the teacher gave her a mirror and said, Go home. Don't study grammar. Just look in the mirror and say your name. So she did. Every day, she stood in front of that mirror. She looked into her own eyes. And she said, My name is Aisha. I can speak English. At first, her voice was small. But every day, it got stronger. Weeks passed. Then months. One day, Aisha stood up in class. She raised her hand and said, I want to try. The room went quiet. She took a breath, and she spoke, not perfectly, but powerfully. Today, Aisha is an English tutor for children in her village. She teaches them the same way she learned, with small steps, kind words, and courage. She tells them, You don't have to be perfect. You just have to speak. And that's the message I want to leave with you. Your voice is not perfect, but it is powerful. You don't need big words. You don't need perfect grammar. You don't need a special accent. You just need you, your truth, your heart, your effort. You may still make mistakes. You may still feel nervous. But now you know you can speak. You are speaking, and you are not alone. Thousands of learners, just like you, are walking this same path, step by step, word by word, breaking silence, finding strength, becoming free. Let's say these last words together. Say them with pride. I was silent. Now I speak. This is my voice. And it matters. Let your voice be heard, in English and in life. Say hello to the world. Say, I'm learning. Say, I have something to share. Because you do. And now, your journey continues. Keep practicing. Keep speaking. Keep believing. No more silence. No more fear. Only progress. Only growth. Only you, strong, brave, and speaking. Your voice matters. To you. To others. To the world. From silence to speech. You've made the journey. And this is just the beginning. Call to action. After Chapter 6, if this video helped you find your voice, even a little, give it a like. That one click tells me, yes, this helped me. Keep making more. And if you're ready to go from silence to speech, leave a comment below. I'm speaking now. I'll read it. I'll reply. I'll cheer you on because this is your moment. Your voice is not invisible. It deserves to be heard. And don't forget to subscribe for more real English lessons, not boring textbook rules, but lessons that build your words, your courage, and your future. Because learning English is not just about grammar. It's about finding your voice and using it to speak, grow, and shine. Your voice matters.